Hi, you guys. So we're back. It's dark out now. I had to wait for my phone to charge. It was funny, like 2 seconds ago, there was just like a lot of chaos going on. Bathroom lights were on, kids were talking. I was like, uh-oh. Okay, guys. Oh, sorry, little guy. I love this little guy. Holy spirits who belong here, please. Thank you, Spirit. This is cedar. It's an evergreen. I thought it was fitting for an ancestral reading. They're always around us. I'll probably stay there. All right. So the energy of person spirit coming through is 9 of Wands. Strong-willed, doesn't give up, hard worker, see it through to the end type of person. Opening message is judgment. Maybe they're telling you not to judge yourself so hard about something. Sometimes judgment can be karma, but I don't feel like that's what their message would be. Maybe I'm wrong. Something they want you to know about their life. High Priestess. Remember I said before they might be enlightened in their own right. Possibly they were gifted. Or in a not spiritual kind of way, they knew things. They knew more than they let on. Your relationship from their point of view. The Fool. Again, the Fool coming through again. Very childlike, happy, like ready for the next adventure. Almost like like it was always an adventure. Like you could do anything or nothing. It's zero, you know. It's nice. A warning, 10 of Cups. Maybe all that glitters is not gold type of thing. Words of encouragement. The Hermit. I feel like that's probably saying good job. Doing some self-reflection, probably. You know, and confirming, like, yeah, words of encouragement, the answer is within you, you know, and take all the time you need to figure it out. I'm also hearing everything doesn't have to be perfect before you take action. how you'll know they're around. Champion of Swords. Knight of Swords. It's definitely gonna be some type of mental. Maybe you'll like have a quick thought of them. You know, they'll just come swooping in. And all of a sudden you'll be thinking about them. That's how I feel. That's and a special sign off the Wheel of Fortune. Destiny is in your hands. You know what? I'm also getting, maybe you guys watched the Wheel of Fortune together. That just popped in my head too. Princess of Cups. I feel like it's a little message, and it's listen to your intuition and pay attention. I think it's not into this High Priestess. I think you should maybe pay attention to that, maybe look more into it. If this is somebody in your family, you know, it could be passed down. So maybe that's why they want you to know. Let's clarify a little, shall we? Nine of Wands. Could be a fire sign. I think it's more so pointing out like the tenacity and, you know, hard work of this person. The will, if you will. Tell me about the Nine of Wands, please. Yeah, strength. That's fitting. I love when it matches. All right. Tell me more about this opening message, please. What is the Judgment? What are you trying to say with Judgment? If whoever's sending the messages wants to come through directly, that's fine too. The Hangman. initially get in, don't judge yourself for having to make certain decisions. You know, maybe this is like an end of life type of thing, like a guilt. Maybe, I know, because it's hard, like when somebody's in hospice, and you know you're kind of just letting them die, you know what I mean? Helping them along, really, with the medication. Maybe it's that kind of thing. But not to judge yourself about that, or not making a decision, or if you feel like it's something about end of life type of thing in a decision. Maybe you feel like you didn't act quick enough. Maybe you feel like you didn't like call 911 quick enough. Maybe you feel like maybe you missed, you didn't get there in time and they passed away before you got there. Like something along those lines, you know what I mean? And maybe it's like you just couldn't go. And then you're like, alright, I'm going. And it was too late. Something like that. Something about being too late. Due to your own, like, indecisive actions in the moment. But in the moment, it's like, who knows what to do? I almost didn't go to my mother when she was in hospice. And my aunt, my sister, I think it was my sister. My aunt asked if I wanted to ride. I was like, no, I'm not going to go today. I mean, talk about effing denial, right? And my sister called and she was like, you might not have another chance. I was like, okay, all right. So, people do weird things. All right. Something they want you to know about their life. Tell me about the High Priestess, about your life. Tell me about your life. What is it you want collective to know? Two of Wands and Knight of Wands. I feel like if this was a gift, it's something that they wished they could have pursued. And it was something that they were really passionate about. Well, the Hierophant came at the top on that deck, so I wonder if I'm not going to use that as a part of the deck, but I wonder if that's part of it, like part of religion or tradition's sake they couldn't, which is very possible. I feel like they're saying, like, if you look back on their life and you look at different things that you know, even if you don't know this person, even like stories that you might know of them or something like that, it's like whatever they wanted, they went after and they did. Again, this is kind of nodding back to the pre-shuffle, right? Like a go-getter. They were really a go-getter. But there was a reason that they were able to do that, I think. I think they were definitely in touch with their higher self, their intuition. Even if maybe if they didn't know what it was in life, they kind of knew how to use it to an extent. They were like, hey, this works. Like, if I want something, I can do it. What does your relationship look like? From what's the relationship with collective from your point of view? The Hermit. So it was a deep connection. I feel like it was you guys shared a lot of conversations. You know, and that could have been like kind of like your dynamic too. The Fool and the Hermit. You know, just starting out, and then the Wise One. So that makes sense. Even though this one's coming across to me more feminine, but I don't, for no reason. But that makes sense. So if this is your relationship, right? And they were kind of coming through like the Fool, so it's like they kind of see you. They see themselves in you. But when you knew them, yeah, this could be like a grandparent or a parent even or something, because this is how I would kind of look at my dad. When you knew them, you looked at them as kind of like the Hermit. You know, the old Wise One. You know, and that kind of goes along with the words of encouragement. Like, now you're the Hermit. You're the Wise One now. It's interesting. Okay. What's a warning? Why is the Ten of Cups a warning spirit? Interesting. Six of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. So, I feel like it's saying, like, yeah, make, watch your emotions. It's like, watch, how much weight you put on the importance of the, you know, emotional Ten of Cups, rainbows and butterflies, you know. Keep in mind, without give and take in this scenario, you're going to end up with a Five of Pentacles. Yeah. You'll end up like in poverty and like lack. So just keep your emotions in check, and wedding bells and, you know, babies' birthday parties are not the end-all be-all of life. Yeah, so just keep that in mind. Just make sure there's like give and take in the situation first before you get to this, because if not, you're gonna be you're gonna regret it. You can be alone in a room full of people. I heard too. All right. Yeah, so all that glitters is not gold. All right, what about this Hermit? What's the words of encouragement? It sounds like they've been through that. Yeah, like, just don't give them everything. Make sure they're contributing to the situation and not draining you. Wheel of Fortune and the Empress, yeah. You are the Hermit. You're the Wise One now. I feel like, again, Wheel of Fortune coming back up. You can do anything you want. I feel like this is saying the Empress. You're there. Like, the world is your oyster. That's what I'm feeling like. You know yourself. You have experience. You're wise. You're the hermit now. You know, whatever you choose to do. I think they're saying, you know, they're so proud of you. They're so proud of you. They see so much of them in you. What is, oh, how you'll know. Oh, I got super chills. Yeah, they're super proud of you. Something with that Wheel of Fortune. The game show. Oh, something about it. Champion of Swords, tell me what is, how will they know that you're around? King of Cups. To me, that kind of feels like, I don't know if you ever felt like, just like that content feeling will kind of like come over you, too. And what is a, special sign off? What's this Wheel of Fortune? Take a chance. Spin the wheel. Take a chance. I feel like it's, yeah. Maybe you're too frigid or something right now. Or you're too, something's going on. That they're like, get out there. Like, spin that. Would you got this? Like, take a chance on yourself. Yeah. Oh, God. This went everywhere. Too many, they just fell out. Alright. Okay. So if this is for you, you're gonna know some of the stuff, right? That's what I think. Knight of Pentacles. Maybe this message has been a long time coming, and maybe you haven't heard anything from them since they passed away. Maybe you saw the title of this and you were like, oh. And they're like, yeah. And you're like, okay. Ouch. Well, you can't come up here because you don't want to get down. I know you. You want to make an appearance? You can't. No one's going to see you. Hey. Oh my goodness. So aggressive. Come up here. Can you do it, Fatty? Come here. Here. But you have to just sit. You can't be bad. Good girl. Good girl, sissy girl. All right. Let's see. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. And the Strength, please. Who are you? Oh. Oh my God. She just shimmied backwards off my lap. Please tell me about you. Who are you? Got something in my eye and I don't know what. Probably nothing. They're probably so dry they just teared and it hurts. Alright, tell me about this Nine of Wands, please, and the Strength card. Tell me about who you were. Ten of Swords, yeah. Fight to the end. In the opening message, please, about Hangman and Judgment. What is this message for? Tell me more about this message, please. Yeah. I think it's stop stressing over this past and continue to look forward to your future. Whatever happened is over and you made the best decision in the moment. There's nothing to feel bad about. Something, what is it that you want them to know about your life? What is this? High Priestess and Two of Wands and Knight of Wands. What about your life? So, yeah. I think, she was, or he, they were judged for this knowing that they had. But I also feel like they may have apprenticed under somebody as well. So they learned the knowledge from someone else that knows knows about them. And they did practice at some point. Maybe when they were younger. How do you see your relationship with collective spirit? I feel like there was more they wanted to teach you, but I think they want you to think about what they already have. You know, and I think they loved you very much. I think they were very emotional over you, very emotionally attached to you. Yeah, I think you had an influence on their world, you know. And I think even with them not here, you still have an influence on their world. And I think as you go along, you're going to hear little things that they've said to you come up. Tell me a warning. What's the Ten of Cups and the 5 and 6 of Pentacles? Why is there a warning for them? Final card to this. What is this a warning for? Last card for this one. What's the warning? Oh, 10 of Cups again. Yeah. Don't put so much weight on that picture perfect happiness. Get yourself balanced first. Maybe, yeah, get yourself balanced first. Get yourself steady. Maybe it's a warning about the relationship you're already in. Maybe you need, if that fits for somebody, maybe you need to take that into consideration. Words of, because that's twice. That's like, warning. Warning. There's no give and take in this relationship. Hello? Yeah. Take it as you will. Words of encouragement. What are your words of encouragement? Maybe you're thinking about getting back with somebody. Maybe that's the 10 of Cups twice. Maybe it's an ex. Maybe it's a kid's parent. No. Ace of Wands with the Hermit, with the Empress, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, follow Follow your dreams. Follow your passions. Yep. How is collective gonna know you're around? Yeah, I think all of a sudden when you think of them, you're gonna feel that warm, messy, lovey feeling, and they'll be there when you need them, to help give you strength to not give up. And what is a special sign off? Besides go play slot machines. Page of Cups, always trust your intuition. Hey, maybe it is telling you to go gamble. Powerball, right? I'm not telling you to go gamble. And this one, death. Yeah. It's time to, whatever you're hanging on to, I don't know when they passed away. It could have been yesterday. It could have been a decade ago. Whatever little you have about whatever choices you made around the time when they passed away, let it go. They don't want you to hang on to that. Whoever this is was really strong. Right to the end. Regardless of how they passed away. What they want you to know is that they might have been gifted. You know, and, you know, they may have practiced up until there was an issue. You know, I feel like someone else taught them, like another grandmother taught them or something. But people might start talking about it, so they stopped, and they didn't pass it on. But they kind of did, I feel like, in these conversations you guys had, right? I think they did in little ways. Because you were open book. But maybe they had to do it in a roundabout way. To see if you picked up on it or not. You know, they couldn't tell you. Their warning is, whatever relationship if you're thinking about getting back into a relationship with somebody, do not. Or if you are very, very, you know, really want to get into a relationship, like you think that's your happily ever after, hold on a minute, get yourself together first, and make sure there's a give and take. Words of encouragement, yeah, pretty much they're passing the torch to you, like you're the hermit now, you're the old wise one. But you've earned it in this life, being the Empress. It's not something that was just given to you, you know. So it's pretty much whatever you want. Spin the wheel and go after your dreams. And they're proud of you. How you're going to know they're around, I think you're going to get a hit of thinking of them, and you're going to feel, you know, that love feeling. And I also think they want you to know that they're always there. Like when you're feeling like giving up. And this one is, yeah, take a chance. Listen to your intuition and take a chance. Awesome, guys. I don't think we need an oracle for this. I think an hour-long pre-shuffle and the reading is enough. All right. Well, I hope this helped somebody. Or I hope just if you just wanted to get any kind of message or contact or whatever, I hope this did it. Like and subscribe if you're feeling my vibe, and I will talk to you on the next video. Good night.